Sporting Jason about 2 minutes later. Oh, that's a big fish.
Beauty.
Wow. That's a big fish. Man, now that is, when you come to Wigwam, that's what you're looking for.
Rainy River, Lake of the Woods, Wigwam Resort. Gotta get up here, guys.
Yep, release them.
Beauty.
Nice little Rainy Lake walleye. Fishing up here out of Wigwam Resort. Catching a lot of fish like that, hoping to put a couple of big ones in the boat. Put that one back.
Wigwam walleyes.
That's a nice fish. I tell you, it's tough to beat the action you get up here. Like Jason was saying earlier, I mean, we literally have not gone 5 minutes without putting a fish in the boat. See if we can't save that minnow and get another fish on him. But that fish is a nice 2.5 pound fish, and this is about the average. And man, this is a great time. You should check out Wigwam Lodge, man. It's awesome. A lot of fish like this and a shot at a big one. Let's put that one back. We're having a great morning up here. Staying with Tom Briggs at Wigwam Resort. It's day 3. All 3 days have been fantastic action. A lot of fish like that right there. This one. Popped him. Right there. Middle of the day, kind of like yesterday, we switched to these small emerald shiners. Still going with the twister tail. And now the action has picked up again when we switch to a smaller minnow.
That's what we come here for, guys. Monstrous walleyes. You gotta get up to Wigwam Resort. What more can we say? You watched us catch a lot of nice fish. But Man, this is just classic fishing. The springtime, giant migration of walleyes up here. Tom Briggs is in the background. He's our guide today. He's been putting us on fish like this left and right. Give him a call, book a trip up here. You'll never forget it. Great times. We'll take a couple pictures of him and put him back. Oh yeah. Wigwam.
Oh yeah, this is a nice fish. Morning, folks. Pete Riola, we're fishing out of Wigwam Resort here this morning for walleyes in the Rainy River. We're just having a blast. Just pulled into the spot. This is actually the third fish we've had right in here. This is a nice one. A lot of fish in that size. That's probably a 22-incher, something like that. But just a great time here. Beautiful day. We had a great breakfast this morning, bacon and eggs, hot cup of coffee, and out on the water. The owner, Tom Briggs, he put us on these fish and gave us a couple spots, circled them on the map, put us out here, and we're going to try to catch a lot more fish like that one. Nice fish too.
All right, guys. First fish of the day here this morning.
First cast of the day, wasn't it?
First cast of the day. Fishing with Tom Briggs at a Wigwam Resort. All 4 seasons of the year. Plan ahead, book your trip. In wintertime, you have excellent ice fishing for walleye. In the springtime, you have this awesome run of walleyes down the Rainy River, a short distance from Wigwam. You have excellent sturgeon fishing in the Rainy and in the Big Bay and Lake of the Woods. Summertime, muskie fishing. It's absolutely incredible. Walleye fishing. And then in the fall, there's a second run of walleyes down the Rainy following Lake Shiners. Huge schools of walleyes following huge schools of bait fish, and they're hungry. Get out here. Any time of the year, you'll have excellent fishing. Wigwam Resort. Nicer.
Yeah, it's a nice fish. Fishing out of Wigwam Resort. Tom's got us on some fish again here today. In there. Nice fish.
Tom Briggs, catching us the fish today. A lot of experience Tom has. He's been doing this for a long time, man, and he really knows how to show a guy a good time. You gotta get up here, see Tom. Beauty fish.
Got a pretty good one here, I think. Just moved into a deeper spot. We're fishing a little deeper here, on about 17 to 18 feet. Looks like a nice fish, 20 inches. just out in a little bit deeper water. And I switched to a little plastic tail there too, just to get a little bit more action on there, see if I could chase a couple more up. But catching a lot of nice fish in this category right here. Good one?
Here. Well guys, the bite was starting to become a little bit slower. They were starting to lick these big minnows and get off, so I switched to a smaller minnow, an emerald shiner. And instead of licking them, they're hammering them. Really nice, average size up here on Lake of the Woods, Rainy Lake. Get up here, catch some walleyes.
There we go. Right under the bowl. Another nice Wigwam eater. Thanks for the box, that one. It's got to make the number. Gotta believe. Oh yeah, this is 16. Perfect eating size fish right up here on the Rainy River. This one's got a lot more spunk in it.
Does he? Yeah.
Switched our tactics here this afternoon. Middle of the day, we went to a little smaller minnows, a little deeper water. We've been doing a lot better by switching that way. Something's just picked it up and dropped it. Oh, there we go. Wow, that's back-to-back casts. Feels like our standard eating size fish. We're just vertical jigging right now, right underneath the boat. About 18 or 19 feet. Here we go. Another one right perfectly in the eating slot. You can keep two apiece up here. And that one will fall in the slot too. I think we'll keep him too. Bring home a meal or so. Keep two. It's a nice fish. I'll show you these little minnows we've been using. They call them emerald shiners. And I've actually been putting two of them on at a time. You can see they're lively, they're small, and the fish gobble these, where some of the bigger minnows that they were eating this morning, they're now, I mean, they're still coming up to get them, but a lot of our bigger minnows were coming back stripped. So all the scales and skin would be gone, but they really weren't just coming up to eat them, they're just kind of sucking on them a little bit. These little buggers here, they've been doing the job for us the last hour or so, switching to deeper water and going with that look right there. They've been coming up and whacking that pretty good. Let's see if we can get another one. Two smaller ones too that we talked about a little bit earlier. Those little emeralds. That's a pretty decent fish. Wigwam River walleye. A lot of chunks like that. Come up here, you can probably expect to catch 30-40 fish like this in a day. It's a great time. Tonight we're going to go into Wigwam and have a great dinner, listen to a little music, get a great night's sleep, come out and do it all over again. Let that one go.
Countless numbers of beautiful walleyes. Wigwam Resort. Unbelievable, folks. Great action. You cannot
Tape now. Kid's on fire.
3 out of 4 drops, guys. And this is also a little bit nicer fish.
Oh yeah, that's a good fish.
Beauty. That's why I'm using 8-pound test line. I don't want these nice 2 and 3 pounders getting off. Getting closer to the approximate size we want, which is a 30-inch.
Another pretty walleye. Tell you, you come up here and you spend the whole day on the water, you can expect to catch 50 to 100 of these in a day. You're up here on this kind of run. We're up here on the 12th of April, just catching a ton of walleyes.
Okay.
Another pretty Lake walleye. That one might have to go in the basket too. Looks like a perfect eater. We'll get a measure on him and make sure he's the right size and box him up. We got us a little spot right here, Jay.
Another nice eater. Think we'll box him?
Yeah, that would round out our box.
Pete, if you get a fish on, try to either kick yourself that way or that way, because you got beautiful backdrops on either side. The sun shining off that handle right head would be pretty cool.
Plain blue pearl.
Really?
Yeah, this is another pretty good one. Yep, my minnow flew off during the cast. I didn't give up on the cast. It's a good thing I didn't. Because another fish in 4+ range. nice fish. I know it sounds old, but this is incredible. We are just catching the heck out of some beauty walleyes. Look at that one. Man, I'm telling you, you can't beat this. Gotta come up here.
Grab him.
Wow, that's what we come up here for. Right there. So fish like that. Man, it's a nice fish. Gotta be 28-inch category. That's what we've been looking for. We popped it real good. We found a nice spot here. After everybody's pretty much gone home. It's an hour before sunlight or so. Rainy River, Wigwam Lodge. Thanks, Tom Briggs. You gave us this spot, put us on fish. Now we got a beauty trophy.
All right.
Put that one back. Yeah, nice fish. Just switched to twister tail, blue pearl twister tail. And I've got on a nice run right here, including that big one, by switching to a tail. Where earlier today we were going as small as possible. We're using the smallest minnows with small jigs with no tails tipped to them whatsoever. That little tail helped us catch that fish right there, and hopefully a couple more. Oh yeah, it's another nice one. Come to pop up. Oh yeah. We're into some better fish now. It's got to be partially because we've gone to the different, bigger bait. Man, that's a nice fish right there. Pop that out.
I'm like, what weekend was that? Yeah.
Look at that one. Wow, we are just having a ton of fun here. This is world-class walleyes right here. Absolutely world-class. Look at that. Doesn't want to give me back my blue pearl. Ouch. Bit me. I guess we'll just let him have that blue pearl. I'm going to take his photo real quick and get him back in there. Well, we'll get her back in there and see if we can stay with that school. Again, we're throwing blue pearls, little Kalin's grubs, and we're chasing the school. We started about a half mile down, and we're just running upriver with it. Obviously, there's a lot of females in there, and we're going to try to stay with them as much as we can. Every time we catch a fish like that, we're losing a little ground. So we'll get her back in and we'll speed back up. That one there is 24.5 inches and probably has to be in the 5-pound range. Made this one of the all-time days as we landed a half a dozen fish over 5 pounds and a lot of 2s and 3s. Just had a great time. It pays to weigh them up. Get towards sundown and those big fish will start biting. So don't go in early. Stay out until the sun goes down and catch big fish.